Hello children, how are you all? So children, in this resource room class, we are going to take a look at things that plants need to grow. Remember, we had put our seeds into a jar the last time in the last class. Now these seeds need something to grow into plants. So today we are going to learn about those things. But before that, I'm going to go and take a look at my seeds. If something has happened to them, have they grown into a beanstalk? I want to go and check that. And I want you also to do the same. So bring your jar and take a look. And let's see if the same thing has happened to your seeds or is it different. So let's go ahead and check. Alright, so this is my jar and now I'm going to very carefully lift the cotton and I'm going to peep into my jar and take a look at my seeds. So let me bring the camera a little closer. Now you also take a look. Can you see something? The seeds have started to grow and I can see a tiny white thing coming out from my beans. Can you spot that? Yes. Now check your seeds, children. Is it the same with your seeds or is it something different? And yes, do not forget to put the cotton back and place the jar out in the sun. Now children, let's go ahead and see how a seed grows and what it needs to grow.
It's time to work. I know. I will get the seed.
The life of a plant begins from a tiny seed.
Let's sow the seed. Wait, I have some conditions.
Oh yes, seeds do have conditions to grow. And if these conditions are not met, children, the seed might die or it might not grow into a healthy plant. Let's take a look at these conditions now.
Conditions required for the growth of a seed are:
a seed needs 5 things to grow, children. It is light, good soil, air, space to grow, and water. Now, children, it is important to give space to the seeds to grow. That is why when we had put the seeds into our jar, I had told you to keep them away from each other. This was because we want the seeds to have some space when they grow bigger.
Once these conditions are satisfied, the seed begins to grow. The seed absorbs water from the soil. The first sign of growth is a tiny root which comes out of the seed.
Yes, children. So this is what has happened to my seed. And I'm sure this must have happened with your seeds as well. So the white tiny thing that you see from your seed right now is a tiny root. What is it, children? It's a tiny root which has just started to grow from your seed. and this tiny root, children, will keep growing longer and longer.
Hey, I am Mr. Root. Let us study the process of germination.
Now, children, as your seed will get more and more nourishment, that is water and sunlight and air, your seed will keep growing bigger and bigger. It will soon become taller, and a tiny plant is going to grow out from the seed. The roots, children, will also grow longer and they are going to spread. This you can see very easily happening in your seeds as well, but you'll have to wait for some more days. And at the same time, children, when the roots are growing and they are spreading, you will see a green tiny shoot that begins to grow upwards. And soon this shoot will have a pair of leaves. Children, this process in which your seed has grown into a tiny plant is called germination. So children, I hope that you have understood what germination means. It is simply when your seed grows into a plant. And what does it need to grow? It needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs air, it needs good soil, and it needs space. जगह चाहिए सीड्स को ग्रो करने के लिए. अगर बहुत सारी सीड्स डाल दोगे जार के अंदर तो उनको जगह नहीं मिलेगी and they will not grow. All right, now let's wait and watch if same happens to your seeds. Okay, I would be eagerly waiting to see some of your photographs. Do click pictures of your seeds when they grow. Okay, don't disturb them very often. You can keep looking at them maybe in a week's time. So I'm also going to wait with my jar and my seeds, and I hope that my seeds and your seeds grow together. So bye bye, and see you next time in our next class.